Does hormone imbalance cause bloating and gut issues? Yes, it can. So the interaction between your hormones and your bloating and gut is your adrenal glands. So if we look at the adrenal glands, and a lot of you probably have heard of cortisol. So when you do get stressed, and you get stressed out from whatever it is, physical, mental, emotional. Oh, we got the dog pound here, my dog and the other dogs. But your body in times of stress will release cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline. That's a natural response. Now, if that becomes, you know, if it happens every once in a while, not a big deal. That's your body's designed to deal with that in terms of physiology. But where chronic stress becomes a problem and can affect your gut is that if cortisol levels are high and the tiger is chasing you all the time, so to speak, and so that tiger is no longer a tiger in this day and age. 10,000 years ago it was, but now it's you have to drive in traffic for an hour and people are being jerks on the road. You go to work and your boss is being a you know what, and then your boyfriend or your husband is being a noob, and then you are trying to get a new cell phone, but you can't get a new cell phone and it dropped in the toilet. I mean, you get what I mean. There's all these different stressors. You get massive emails and you can't keep up, whatever that is. So what ends up happening is that when you have this massive amount of stress, your body doesn't recognize it different than a tiger chasing you. So you get this cortisol levels that's not just here and then drops down to normal and you kind of relax and go back to normal. It's constantly high, running high all the time, running high all the time. So what ends up happening is because your cortisol levels are high all the time, that depresses your secretory IgA, so SIG-A for short. SIG-A is your first line of defense of your immune system in regards to your small intestine. So that's one of the tests that I use to see, okay, what's the status of this person's immune system? And so because of the high stress load, that drops your SIG-A and that predisposes you, because SIG-A's job is sort of like the Coast Guard. Their job is to tag invaders that aren't supposed to be in and around your body, viruses, bacteria, whichever. It helps mobilize the nervous system or the Army, Marines or whatever. Then they get rid of those guys. Well, if SIG-A is low, they can't do their job. So now you're predisposed to getting bacteria overgrowth, yeast overgrowth, virus, etc. So that becomes a real big problem. Okay.